little bit. We're going to be more interactive with you guys. To start things off, I have a word for you guys. It's a very long word. It has about 34 words to it. Letters to it. Listen carefully. I can only sing it. I can't say it properly. I can only sing it. Be careful. If I sing it, the song is going to get stuck in your brain. All right. Are you ready? It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'll say it again. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If any of you guys know the meaning of this word, please WhatsApp us. Lerato, do you have any word for the viewers?
Well, I also have a very difficult word, and it says a near contact a near gone. A near contact a near gone.
A near contact, a near gone. All right. So if you guys know the meaning to these words, please text us. Lerato, please remind the viewers our timetable for today.
Okay, grade 7s, form 3s, and form 5s, your timetable is as follows. We have Eswatini for the grade 7 learners from 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., followed by English language for form 3s from 2:30 p.m. to 3:08 p.m., followed by mathematics from 3:08 p.m. to 3:45 p.m. And then for the Form 5 learners, we have religious education from 3:45 p.m. to 4:25 p.m. And then the last subject for today is English language from 4:25 to 5 p.m. So I hope you all get up and ready for learning and more interesting facts.
Yes, we have a lot of trivia questions for you throughout the show today, so be on the lookout for those. Just to remind you that we are live on YouTube right now and on Facebook, and if you have any questions, please feel free to use our WhatsApp number. Now, regarding those words we just gave you guys, I see that you're online, but you're not answering me. On YouTube, I can see you, Sibuselo Gama. You just said hi, you didn't answer my question. And you, Ndabezulu Shomula, as well. You did not answer what my word means, but that's okay. I'll tell you what it means. It actually means extraordinarily good. It should say with the song as well. I mean, it's a very fun song. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Lerato.
Well, my word is very simple, actually. It actually means a shape with 99 sides. Who would have thought? Did anyone comment on my word, though?
Actually, no. Nobody commented on your word. And I just received a meaning from my word from Nosmilo Shongwe. Nosmilo, good one there. It means wonderful. That's what it means. Thank you, Nosmilo Shongwe, for that.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll be back with the bang with the Eswatini teacher. Grade 7s, I hope you guys are ready.
The basic protective measures against the new coronavirus. Wash your hands frequently and thoroughly with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand rub. Maintain social distancing. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Hands touch many surfaces and can pick viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and make you sick. Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose the used tissue immediately. If you have fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical help early. Stay home if you feel unwell. Follow the directions of your local health authority. Stay informed and follow advice given by your healthcare provider.
Ngikuvusele mbukeli ngiphinze ngikwemukele eluhlelweni lwethu lokufunda usekhaya pheceleti i-home study. Libito lami ngingilirato wakamabelisa, kanti ke angihambi ngepha njengenhlala yenda, ngihamba naye Thishela Phindile Ndwandwe losavela khona etindlini tekusakata. Ngikuvusele ngiphindze ngikwemukele etindlini tefte kusakada Nxumalo.
Ngiyabonga dzadzewetfu Lerato.
Ngicela ukuthi utshele umbukeli ukuthi namuhla utabe afundza ngani yini sihloko sesifundvo sanamuhla.
Sihloko sesifundvo setfu sanamuhla sithi sento.
Okay manje. Bumcoba balesifundvo kepha yini?
Bumcoka besifundvo setfu sanamuhla kulolonga umfundzi kuthi akhone kusebentisa kahle sento uma akhuluma nobe abhala. Lokunye lokumcoka ngesifundvo setfu sanamuhla kulolonga yena umfundzi kuthi akhone kusibona sento kuletinye titfo tenkhulumo nobe emkhatsini waletinye titfo tenkhulumo.
Ngaphandle kokuchitha isikhathi ke ngikhabanje songachubeka nesifundvo sakho.
Ngiyabonga sisi Lerato. Mfundzi ekhaya njengoba sesishito ukuthi sihloko setfu sanamuhla sithi sento. Nayi ke mfundzi imigomo yetfu lebhekekile kuwe namuhla. Ekupheleni kwesifundvo ubhekekile mfundzi kuthi ukhone kukhomba sento kuphi emshweni. Lokunye mfundzi lokubhekeke kuwe kuthi ukhone kuniketa ini inchazelo yaso phela sento. Lokunye mfundzi lokubhekeke kuwe kuthi ukhone kunika tinhlobo tesento. Naku futhi lokunye mfundzi lokubhekeke kuwe ekupheleni kwesifundvo kuthi ukhone kunika ini tinhlobo taso sento. Lokunye mfundzi lokubhekeke kuwe kuthi ukhone kusebentisa sento nesikhathi. Kanike futhi mfundzi lokunye lengikubheke kuwe kuthi ukhone kusebentisa umcondvo wesento lovumako nalophikako. Asesibuke mfundzi kuthi siyini sento. Ngiyethemba mfundzi njengoba sewunaso sihloko sethu sanamuhla lesithi sento. Siyini ke mfundzi sento? Nasikhuluma ngesento mfundzi. Sikhuluma ngeligama lelisitshela ngendvo leyentiwa yini libito nobe sabito kuphi emshweni. Mfundzi sikhuluma ngendvo lesitshela ngendvo leyentiwa yini libito nobe sabito kuphi emshweni. Asesibuke ke mfundzi nati tibonelo tetfu sikanye kanye kufakazela phela inchazelo yetfu yesento. Sibonelo setfu sekucala mfundzi ekhaya sithi bantwana bafundza Siswati. Ngiyethemba mfundzi uyalibona leligama lilibhalwe ngalokubovu lelithini bafundza. Liyini mfundzi leligama lelo liyini lisento. Nali mfundzi lithi bafundza lisento. Sibuke umusho wetfu mfundzi wesibili. Make upheka liphalishi. Kanjalo mfundzi sinalo naligama lilibhalwe ngalokubovu. Leliyini mfundzi lelisento. Lithi upheka. Khumbula mfundzi ukuthi ngithite sento ligama lelisitshela ngendvo leyentiwa yini libito nobe ini sabito kuphi emshweni. Njengoba ke mfundzi sewubonile ukuthi bafundza usento. Wentiwa yini ngunalibito lelithini bantwana. Asesibuke ke mfundzi sibonelo setfu sesithathu. Sibonelo setfu mfundzi sesithathu sithi yena upheka liphalishi. Yena upheka ini liphalishi. Khumbula phela mfundzi kuthi ngithethe sento ligama lelisitshela ini lisitshela ngendvo leyentiwa yini libito nobe sabito kuphi emshweni. Nasi ke mfundzi sabito sithini sithi yena. Nasi sabito sethu mfundzi sithi yena. Yena umelele ini mfundzi umelele libito lelithini lelithimake. Lokunye mfundzi lekumele unake ngesento kuthi sento siphindze sibe ngumgogodla wani wekwakhiwa kwemusho lonjani lophelele. Sento mfundzi siphindze sibe ngumgogodla wekwentani wekwakhiwa kwemusho lonjani lophelele. Asesifakazele lencazelo yetfu ke mfundzi sibuke ukuthi ingabe nasikhuluma ngemgogodla sikhuluma ngendvo lenjani. Asibuke ke mfundzi na imisho yetfu. Ngiyethemba uyayibona mfundzi lemisho yetfu ukuthi leminye yayo lemisho inani inetinkhanyeti. Njengoba sitibona mfundzi. Asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi ingabe lemisho yetfu itayifakazela yini vele lencazelo yetfu yekuthi vele lesento siyini singumgogodla. Umusho wetfu wekucala mfundzi uthi bantfwana Siswati. Asiufunze kanye kanye mfundzi ekhaya. Bantfwana Siswati. Na ufunza wena mfundzi lo musho uva uyakhuluma yini? Uva unawo yini umcondvo lophelele? Yebo mfundzi ngiyakuvumela. Ngiyethemba nje nawe sewuyadibuta ekhaya ukuthi hawu. Bantfwana Siswati. Engabe sowuthini ke thishela? Awuvakali lo musho. Asesifunze ke mfundzi nangu umusho lotawulandzela. Bantfwana bafundza Siswati. Ngiyethemba mfundzi sewuyawubona lo mehluko wekuthi sento vele siyini singumgogodla wekwakhiwa kwani kwemusho lophelele. Nasi sento mfundzi sithini sithi bafundza. Sesiyabona ukuthi umusho wetfu kenya lo mfundzi sewunawo umcondvo lonjani lophelele. Sewuyakhuluma, sewuyevakala. Asichubeke futhi mfundzi sibuke umusho wetfu lolandzelako. Make liphalish. Asiufunze futhi mfundzi sikanye kanye. Make liphalish. Kanjalo mfundzi nalana ungawuva lo musho ukuthi uthini. Ngidawuva ngawe mfundzi ulapho ekhaya. Ungatibuta ukuthi hawu ngabe uthini thishela. Make liphalish. Ude umcondvo lophelele mfundzi lo musho lona. Kusho kona ukuthi kukhona lokushodako lokungikona kungumgogodla lokungikona kutawukwenta ukuthi lo musho wethu uvakale unjani unemcondvo lonjani lophelele. Asesiufunze ke mfundzi nangumusho nangukuthi ingabe wona uthini ke mfundzi. Make upheka liphalish. Make upheka ini liphalish. Ngiyethemba mfundzi sewuyasibona lesento lesithini upheka. Sesiyasibona mfundzi lesithini upheka sento. Kusho kona ukuthi mfundzi umusho wakho kuze ube nemcondvo lophelele siyadzingeka lesento sibe khona lamshweni kuze kutawukusinika umcondvo lonjani lophelele lophilako lovakalako. Asichubeke mfundzi sibuke ini sibuke sibonelo setfu lesilandzelako. Nangu umusho wethu mfundzi unenkhanyeti. Yena liphalish. Asiufunze mfundzi sikanye kanye ekhaya. Yena liphalish. Kanjalo mfundzi uwuva unjani wena? Ngiyakufakazela mfundzi ude lo musho lo umcondvo lophelele. Uyawuva nawe mfundzi ukuthi awukhulumi awuvakali ukushiya unembuto ukuthi engabe uthini lo musho ngoba awucaci awuvakali. Asesibukeke mfundzi nangumusho wethu lotawulandzela. Yena upheka liphalish. Ehena ke mfundzi njengoba sewusibona sento nasi sithi upheka sewuyawubona ke mfundzi kuthi umusho wethu sewunemcondvo lophelele sewuyevakala. Ngiko ke mfundzi sithini sithi sento siphinze sibe ngumgogodla wekwakhiwa kwemusho lonjani lophelele. Ubonile mfundzi ukuthi lemisho yethu lede sento ayikhulumi ayivakali ide imicondvo lephelele. Kepha ke mfundzi senele kuyifunza lemisho lenetento sabona ukuthi wo nanguke umusho lokhulumako nanguke umusho lonemcondvo lophelele ngoba ke mfundzi lesento bese sibonakala kuphi kule misho yethu. Sichubeke ke mfundzi nesento sethu. Sento setfu ke mfundzi sinetinhlobo letehlukene. Kukhona tento letikhona mfundzi elulumini leSiswati ngekwemdzabo atikabolekwa ndzawo. Mfundzi kukhona tento letikhona kuphi elulumini lweSiswati ngekwemdzabo atikabolekwa ndzawo. Le tento leti ke mfundzi sithi tento tani temvelo. Kuphinze kube khona mfundzi tento letikhona kuphi elulumini lweSiswati lesiteboleke kuletinye tilwimi. Lesiteboleke kuletinye tilwimi. Le tento leti ke mfundzi sithi tento letibolekiwe nobe umfakela nobe tento letithathelwe kuletinye tilwimi. Asesibuke ke mfundzi sikanye kanye letinhlobo tetfu tesento. Khumbula phela mfundzi ukuthi ngishito ngathi sento sihlukene kabi kunetinhlobo tesento letimbili. Kunesento semvelo kunesento lesebolekiwe. Asesibuke ke mfundzi kuthina sikhuluma ngesento semvelo sikhuluma ngasiphi sento sikhuluma ngani. Sento semvelo ke mfundzi leti ke mfundzi tento letikhona kuphi elulumini lweSiswati ngekwemdzabo lokusho ukuthi atikabolekwa ndzawo. Na ungatinaka mfundzi le tento leti tikhona kwekwemdzabo atikabolekwa ndzawo tide umsindvo wakulolunye lulwimi ngiko sithi mfundzi tento tani temvelo tikhona ngekwemdzabo asisibukeke mfundzi nati tibonelo tetfu sikanye kanye asisifundze mfundzi sibonelo sikanye kanye ekhaya gijima hleka dlala tibonelo mfundzi tento temvelo leti ngiyethemba sewutingetele nawe mfundzi ekhaya njengoba ngishito mfundzi ukuthi nasikhuluma ngetento temvelo atinawo umsindvo wakulolunye lulwimi tento lesitisebenzisako nje mfundzi lulwimi lesiSwati tikhona ngekwemvelo ngekwemdzabo atikabolekwa ndzawo atikathathelwa kuletinye tilwimi temvelo ngiko sithi tento tani ke mfundzi tento temvelo ngobe tikhona ngekwemdzabo sichubeke ke mfundzi sibuke lolunye uhlobo lwesento kunetento ke mfundzi letebolekiwe khumbula ukuthi nyalo mfundzi sisuka kuphi etentweni temvelo nyalo ke mfundzi sesingena kuphi etentweni letebolekiwe asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi sithi seboleke nje sisho ngani leti ke mfundzi tento letisuselwe kuletinye tilwimi njengesingisi nobe sibhunu sebolekile mfundzi sithi tento letibolekiwe ngobe sitisusele kuletinye tilwimi njengesingisi nobe ini sibhunu asisibuke ke mfundzi natibonelo tetfu sikanye kanye kufakazela phela incazelo yethu mfundzi ngitawucela sitifundze kanye kanye letento utawubona nawe lokuthi sitebolekile kukhona mfundzi lokulotawukuva kuletento letebolekiwe lokutawukutshela ukuthi sitebolekile phela siyafundza ke mfundzi sento sekucala lesithi sisebolekile washa asiphinze sisifundze mfundzi washa lesento lesithi washa ke mfundzi sisebolekile siseboleke kuphi esentweni sesingisi lesithini mfundzi lesithi wash ngiyethemba mfundzi kukhona lotawukuva ngale tento letebolekiwe asesichubeke mfundzi sibuke nasi lesinye sento Koloba mfundzi sento lesebolekiwe siseboleke kuphi mfundzi siseboleke elulwimini lwesibhunu leluthini lolulwimi mfundzi loluthi scrop kusho ukuthi lesento mfundzi ngesibhunu sithi scrop asibuke nasi lesinye mfundzi sento lesithi ayina ngiyethemba mfundzi awusaleli ngemuva sihamba kanye kanye ayina mfundzi sento lesebolekiwe siseboleke kuphi elulwimini lwesingisi loluthini iron ngiyethemba mfundzi uyatibona letento letebolekiwe asawusisho komfundzi usekhaya uthi washa bese usisho ngalo lulwimi lwaso lesingisi uthi wash asisho ke mfundzi kanye kanye washa wash ngiyethemba uyawuva mfundzi lo msindvo ukuthi uyafanana awulahleki lo msindvo uyafanana ngiko sithi sebolekile mfundzi sitshelwa ngulo msindvo waletento ngulo msindvo walesingisi nobe walesibhunu koloba scrop sebolekile mfundzi siboleke kuphi esentweni sesibhunu lesithini scrop sichubeke mfundzi sithi ayina seboleke kuphi mfundzi seboleke esentweni sesingisi lesithini iron naka ke mfundzi ukuthi letento lesithi setebolekile nguletento leti mfundzi nguletento leti ngito lesitebolekiwe asikateboleki mfundzi leti tesingisi netesibhunu thine seboleke leti mfundzi leti siSwati seboleke washa saboleka koloba saboleka ayina naleti mfundzi lo sewutengetele tona ekhaya kuleli bhuku lakho lolithethe lobhalela kulo mfundzi sento ke siyaba nesikhathi siyasebenta mfundzi sento sikhombe ini sikhathi asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi nasikhuluma ngekukhomba sikhathi sikhuluma ini sisho ini sento ke mfundzi siyasebenta sikhombe tinhlobo tesikhathi letintathu sinesikhathi sanyalo sinesikhathi lesengcile sinesikhathi lesinjani lesitako tintathu mfundzi letinhlobo tesikhathi sikhathi sanyalo sikhathi lesengcile bese kuba sikhathi lesitako asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi ingabe vele letikhathi tikhomba ini yonke ke mfundzi inkulumo Mfundzi, yonke inkulumo leyentiwa abantu iyaye ivakale ukuthi yenteka ngetikhathi letitsite letehlukahlukene. Lokhu ke mfundzi sikubita sithi sikhathi sesento. Asesibuke ke mfundzi nadibonelo tetfu nathi sikanye kanye. Babe ugawula sihlahla. Babe ugawule nobe wagawula sihlahla. Babe utawugawula sihlahla. Ngiyethemba mfundzi uyayibona lemisho yetfu le. Sisebenzisa sento sinye lesithini, lesithi gawula. Kepha lesento lesithi gawula mfundzi sikhombisa ukuthi lesento senteke ngetikhathi letahlukahlukene. Letento mfundzi tenteke ngetikhathi letahlukahlukene. Asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi ingabe vele nasikhuluma ngaletikhathi letahlukahlukene sikhuluma ngatiphi letikhathi. Tihlukene letikhathi. Kunesikhathi sanyalo, kunesikhathi lesengcile, kunesikhathi lesitako. Asambe ke mfundzi sibuke luhlobo lwesikhathi ngasinye ngasinye. Nasikhuluma ngesikhathi sanyalo ke mfundzi. Sikhuluma ngesikhathi lesikhomba info lekukhulunywa ngayo ibe yenteka ngaleso sikhathi. Sikhathi sanyalo mfundzi sikhomba info lekukhulunywa ngayo nyalo ibe yenteka ngaleso sikhathi. Njengoba ngikhuluma mfundzi, sikhathi sanyalo lento ngiyenta nyalo. Njengoba nawe mfundzi uhleli ekhaya, yinto lo yenta nyalo uyayenta mfundzi. Asesibuke ke mfundzi nathi tibonelo tetfu sikanye kanye. Kukhomba phela ukuthi nasithi sikhathi sanyalo sisho ini? Sisho ngento lesikhuluma ngayo nyalo. Siphinze futhi lento siyenta nyalo. Asibuke ke mfundzi nathi tibonelo tetfu sikanye kanye. Sibonelo sethu sekuqala, umfundzi ubhala ini? Sivivinyo. Umfundzi ubhala sivivinyo. Ubhala mfundzi sento lesikhomba sikhathi sanyalo. Kusho ukuthi lesento mfundzi usenta nyalo. Lento mfundzi lesikhuluma ngayo nyalo iyenteka futhi nyalo. Umfundzi ubhala sivivinyo. Lesento sithini? Ubhala. Asibuke futhi mfundzi sibonelwe lesilandzelako. Sazi ufunza liphephandzaba. Ufunza uyini mfundzi? Usento. Lesikhomba ini? Sikhathi sanyalo. Ngiyethemba mfundzi sawuyabona ukuthi nasikhuluma ngesikhathi sanyalo sikhuluma ngani. Sikhuluma ngekuthi indvo sikhuluma ngayo nyalo. Futhi nayo mfundzi yenteka nyalo. Ngeta ke mfundzi nawo imisho yakho ebhukwini lakho phela ubhale utawubona ukuthi vele nasikhuluma ngetento letisesikhathini sanyalo sikhuluma ngani. Nawuthandza mfundzi ungasho ukuthi umfundzi uyasibhala sivivinyo. Nawuthandza mfundzi ungasho ukuthi umfundzi uyasibhala sivivinyo. Ungaphinze usho na ufuna mfundzi ukuthi sazi uyalifunza liphephandzaba. Konke lokho mfundzi soloku sikhomba ini? Sikhathi sanyalo. Siqhubeke mfundzi sikhulume ngesikhathi lesengcile. Khumbula mfundzi ukuthi ngithite kunesikhathi sanyalo, kunesikhathi lesengcile, kuphinze kube nesikhathi lesenjani? Lesitako. Asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi nasikhuluma ngesikhathi lesengcile sikhuluma ngasiphi isikhathi. Kusuke kwenteka kanjani ke kuleso sikhathi leso? Lesento sisuke senteka kanjani kuleso sikhathi? Nasikhuluma ke mfundzi ngesikhathi lesengcile sehlukene kabili. Kunesikhathi lesisanza kwenca, kube nesikhathi lesenca. Kunesikhathi lesisanza kwenca mfundzi bese kuba nesikhathi lesenca. Letikhathi leti mfundzi solo sithi tikhathi letengcile, sikhathi lesengcile. Koko konke nje mfundzi lokhu kusikhathi lesengcile. Asesibuke ukuthi nasikhuluma ngalesikhathi lesisanza kwenca sikhuluma ngani. Asibuke nasibonelo sethu ke mfundzi. Nasikhuluma mfundzi ngasikhathi lesisanza kwenca. Sikhuluma ngesikhathi lesinjani mfundzi? Sikhuluma ngesikhathi lesentekile. Kusho ukuthi sisanza kwenteka. Kusanza kwenteka. Lesento mfundzi sisanza kwenteka. Isanza kwenca lento. Kepha mfundzi seyentekile. Isanza kwenteka. Asifunze ke umusho wethu. Umfundzi ubhale sivivinyo sesiswati. Umfundzi ubhale sivivinyo sesiSwati. Asesibuke mfundzi nasento setfu lesithi ubhale. Ngiyethemba uyasibona mfundzi ukuthi sesikhomba sikhathi lesengcili. Kepha lesisanza kwenca. Kusho ukuthi mfundzi lendvo isanza kwenteka. Asesibuke ke mfundzi nalu lolunye luhlobo lwesikhathi lesengcili. Sibone lo mfundzi. Umfundzi wabhala sivivinyo sesiSwati. Umfundzi wabhala ini sivivinyo sesiSwati. Ngiyethemba mfundzi uyatibona letibonelo tesento lesikhomba ini sikhathi lesengcili. Sithite kunesikhathi lesisanza kwenca nesikhathi lesenca. Naka ke mfundzi, nasithi sisanza kwenca kusho ukuthi lesento sisanza kwenteka. Kepha mfundzi sesentekile, sekwengcile. Nasikhuluma ke mfundzi ngesikhathi lesenca kusho ukuthi lesento sesenteka mfundzi, sesenteka kadzeni, sekwenca. Ngito ke mfundzi letinhlobo letisikhombisa ini sikhathi lesengcile. Kuko konke nje mfundzi lokhu kusikhathi lesenjani lesengcili. Sithite sehlukene kabili. Kunesikhathi lesisanza kwenca kube nesikhathi lesenca. Naka ke mfundzi ukuthi nasithi kusanza kwenca kusho ukuthi lesento sisanza kwenteka. Bese nasithi ke mfundzi lesenca kusho ukuthi lesento senteka kadzeni. Kepha mfundzi kuko konke kuyini kusikhathi lesengcili. Siyabonga sesewethu Lerato. Ingabe kukhona longathanza ukuphawula?
Yebo, kukhona lengingathanza ukuphawula thishela. Umbukeli ekhaya unembuto lothi yini isikhathi sanyalo.
Ngiyabonga sesewethu Lerato. Mfundzi ekhaya, nasikhuluma ngesikhathi sanyalo. Sikhuluma ngendvo leyenteka nyalo. Lendvo mfundzi sikhuluma ngayo njengoba ngikhuluma nje nyalo. Iyenteka nyalo mfundzi. Lokhu ngikhuluma nyalo ngifundzisa umfundzi. Lendvo yenteka nyalo ngiyayenta sikhathi sanyalo lesimfundzi. Na ungakubuka nguloku lokwenta nyalo lokhuluma ngakho. Ngiyethemba mfundzi sewuphendvulekile ekhaya.
Siyabonga.
Sichubeke ke mfundzi nalolunye luhlobo lwesikhathi sethu. Khumbula mfundzi ukuthi ngithite kunesikhathi sanyalo, kunesikhathi lesengcile, kunesikhathi lesinjani lesitako. Asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi nasikhuluma ngesikhathi lesitako sikhuluma ngani. Sikhathi lesitako sikhomba lokusengakenteki kepha lokutakwenteka. Nasikhuluma mfundzi ngesikhathi lesitako sikhuluma ngendvo ngesento lokusengakenteki kepha lokutakwenteka. Njengoba kudisho nje mfundzi ukuthi lesitako kusho kona ukuthi lendvo nobe lesento sisetawukwenteka sisengakenteki. Naso ke mfundzi sikhathi lesitako sehlukene kabili. Kunesikhathi lesitawufika kube nesikhathi lesiyawufika mfundzi. Naso mfundzi sikhathi lesitako sehlukene kabili. Kunesikhathi lesitako nalesiyawufika. Asesibuke ke mfundzi ukuthi nasikhuluma ngesikhathi lesitawufika sikhuluma ngani. Sikhuluma ngekuthi lesenteko sitawukwenteka edvude masinyane. Asibuke ke mfundzi nasibonelo setfu. Make utawuthosa inyama. Kusho ukuthi lesenteko mfundzi sitawukwenteka edvude. Sitawukwenteka asikenteki kepha sitawufika edvude. Bese ke mfundzi kuba nanasi sikhathi lesitawufika. Lesitawufika mfundzi. Make uyawutfosa ini inyama. Kusho ukuthi ke mfundzi lesikhathi lesi siyawufika. Asati ukuthi siyawufika nini. Siyawufika khashani ngenteka sifike khashani. Kepha nje mfundzi lokusalako kusikhathi lesitako. Ngiyethemba mfundzi uyawubona lo mehluko. Sichubeke ke mfundzi sibuke sento kuvuma nekuphika. Sento mfundzi singakhomba umcondvo lovumako nalophikako. Ngitawuqala ke mfundzi ngifunze sento lesikhomba kuvuma bese ngifunza sento lesikhomba ini kuphika. Asesitibuke ke mfundzi tibonelo tetfu sikanye kanye. Kuvuma uyagawula akagawuli. Ngiyavuma mfundzi ngiyaphika. Ugawulile akagawuli. Na ungatinaka mfundzi letikhatsi leti tikhomba kuvuma nani nekuphika. Kepha nasingaya ngale ekuphikeni kenya lo mfundzi ngale la siphika ngakhona. Ngiyethemba nawe mfundzi uyabona ukuthi letento leti tiyafanana. Kepha asesisisho ke mfundzi sisifunze sikanye kanye. Akagawuli sikhomba sikhatsi sanyalo. Akagawuli sesikhomba sikhatsi lesengcile. Sichubeke mfundzi sibuke lesinye sibonelo utawugeza akanawugeza. Utawubala akanawubala. Ngiyethemba mfundzi sewubonile lo mehluko wekukhomba ini sikhathi umcondvo lovumako nalophikako. Sengifikile ke mfundzi esiphethweni sethu sesifundvo sanamuhla sesento. Khumbula phela mfundzi ukuthi ngitsite sento ligama lelisitshela ngendvo leyentiwa yini libito nobe yini sabito emshweni. Sento ligama lelisitshela ngendvo leyentiwa yini libito nobe sabito emshweni. Njengekuthi bantfwana bafundza ini Siswati. Sichubeke mfundzi sibuke tinhlobo tesento. Khumbula phela mfundzi ukuthi ngitsite tinhlobo tesento timbili. Kunesento semvelo, kunesento lesebolekiwe. Sento semvelo ke mfundzi utawusibona ngekuthi nawusisho singabi nemsindvo wakulolunye lulwimi semdzabu singiso nje asinawo umsindvo lokhomba ukuthi sebolekiwe njengekuthi mfundzi gijima dlala bhala kanike mfundzi nasesikhuluma ngesento lesebolekiwe sikhuluma ngesento lesithathelwe kuletinye tilwimi sona ke mfundzi utawusiva ngalomsindvo wakulolunye lulwimi njengekuthi washa wash lesento lesisebolekile ke mfundzi lapho sithi washa. Mfundzi sesibuka umcondvo lovumako wesento nalophikako. Khumbula ke mfundzi ukuthi sithite sento singakhomba ini kuvuma nekuphika njengekuthi bhala. Uyabhala akabhali. Ngiyethemba mfundzi sawusivile sento sethu sanamuhla. Nangu ke mfundzi umsebenzi lengikuphathele wona. Ngitawucela umbhalele kahle mfundzi uphendvule kahle umsebenzi wethu. Nangu umbuto wekucala uthi shano luhlobo lwetento kule tento letilandzelako. Usho luhlobo mfundzi kuthi pheka uluhlobo luni lwesento, dansa uluhlobo luni lwesento, bandisha uluhlobo luni lwesento, hlakula uluhlobo luni lwesento. Utawungentela lokho ke mfundzi bese sisiyagijima siya embutweni wethu wesibili. Yakha umusho usebentise lesento lesithi samxolela sikhombe ini sikhombe kuphika. Khumbula phela mfundzi ukuthi sikhulumile ngekuvuma nekuphika kwesento. Ngiphenze futhi ngichubeke mfundzi embutweni wethu lolandzelako. Utawungibhalela ke mfundzi umusho ngamunye ngamunye kuletinhlobo tesikhathi. Umusho wakho wekucala ubhala umusho munye lokhomba sikhathi sanyalo kuvuma. Ubhala lomunye umusho mfundzi lokhomba sikhathi sanyalo kuphika. Uyaphinza mfundzi ungibhalela lomunye umusho lokhomba sikhathi lesengcile kuvuma. Lokhomba sikhathi lesengcile kuphika. Nangu mfundzi wekugcina lokhomba sikhathi lesitako kuvuma. Nalomunye futhi mfundzi lokhomba sikhathi lesitako kuphika. Ngiyethemba mfundzi utawungibhalela kahle umsebenzi wami ungentele kahle mfundzi kukhombisa ukuthi usivile sifundvo sethu sanamuhla sesento.
Sibonge kakhulu kuba nawe ngiyethemba nembukeli ekhaya usitfokotele sifundvo sanamuhla. Umbuto wekugcina ke thishela lobuya kuye umfundzi uthi yini umehluko wesikhathi lesendlulile nalesitako.
Mfundzi ngiyabonga thathe wethu lerato. Umehluko ke mfundzi wesikhathi lesengcile, sikhathi lesengcile mfundzi nesikhathi lesitako. Nasikhuluma ngesikhathi lesengcile mfundzi sikhuluma ngale sento lesesentekile kusho ukuthi mfundzi sekwentekile sekuvele kungemuva kungenteka kube kusanza kwenteka kungenteka futhi mfundzi kube katse lesento senteka sesenza kadzeni kanti ke mfundzi nasikhuluma ngesikhathi lesitako sikhuluma ngesento lesitawufika kungenteka sifike edvude ngenteka futhi kube siyawufika khashana utawusiva ngekuthi uthi ngiyawu kusho kona ukuthi mfundzi lesento usengakasenti kepha usetawusenta. Ngiyabonga Tatewethu. Ngiyethemba sowuphendulekile.
Siyabonga Thishela, sibonga kakhulu Nkabandla. Lo landzelako ngumlingani wami Nokwazi Dlamini. Mangabe ufunza lona libanga lemfica ungamcishi mabona kudze wakho ngoma uyalandzela umlingani wami Nokwazi Dlamini utokwetfulela sifundvo sakho selibanga lemfica.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. The exact time that the virus can survive on surfaces is not yet known. So it is wise to clean surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of people infected with COVID-19. Hands touch many surfaces, which can be contaminated with the virus. You should therefore avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, since contaminated hands can transfer the virus from the surface to yourself. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. If a tissue is used, discard it immediately into a closed bin. The most effective way to prevent the spread of the new coronavirus is to clean your hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. This will eliminate the virus if it is on your hands. Stay healthy and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
In the Kingdom of Eswatini, we learn from home because of the COVID-19 pandemic, through social media platforms and television. The government provides us with subjects and teachers of grade 7, Form 3 and Form 5. Watch Home Study on channel 286 on DSTV or channel 02 on Ginger. Or else watch live on Eswatini TV YouTube channel.
The basic protective measures against the new coronavirus. Wash your hands frequently and thoroughly with soap and water or use alcohol-based hand rub. Maintain social distancing. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Hands touch many surfaces and can pick viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and make you sick. Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose the used tissue immediately. If you have fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical help early. Stay home if you feel unwell. Follow the directions of your local health authority. Stay informed and follow advice given by your healthcare provider.
A very good afternoon to our viewers and welcome back. You are still tuned into Eswatini TV and this is Home Study. I am Nokwazi Dlamini and right now it's the Form 3's turn to do English language with Putumile Dlamini, who is already in the studio with me. Also joining me in the studio are our sign language interpreters Zanele Mota and Nombumelelo Hadebe. Putumile, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really, really good. It's a Friday. It's a happy day today.
I know.
I understand today we're doing listening comprehension, right?
Yes.
What are you expecting your learners to have learned by the end of this lesson?
In today's lesson, it is actually putting the learner into understanding why are we actually looking at the listening skills.
Okay.
They'll also understand the different types of questions that are asked when you are looking into a listening comprehension exercise, and they'll also look at how and what those questions demand from you.
All right, okay.
Yes.
From threes, I hope you are ready for your lesson. And just to remind you, we are live on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you have any questions, please feel free to text us those questions you might have on our WhatsApp number. Again, we did say at the beginning of the show, we're spicing things up a little bit. I do have a trivia question for you that you might want to think about during your lesson. Don't get distracted, but just think about it a little bit. Please spell the word for me. It's camaraderie. Camaraderie. This is what the word means. It's the warm, friendly feelings that friends have for each other. At the end of this lesson, we'll have the exact spelling for you. So please send us through the exact spelling. Putumile, I'm sorry for wasting your time, but please start your lesson.
It wasn't a time wasted. Thank you very much. My dear learner at home, today we are going to be looking at a new skill that we haven't been looking at in the past. What we've been looking at in our past lessons, we basically focus on another receptive skill, which is normally known as the reading skill. We looked at it in depth, and now we will be focusing on another receptive skill, which is the listening skill. This is a very important skill in that it allows you as the learner to actually develop in the language. So it doesn't mean that when you are listening, then you have to do it passively, but it requires you to fully engage yourself. That is, you engage yourself with the text, you engage yourself with what is being said, you engage yourself with the manner in which the person who is speaking is transmitting that message. So I'll just do a brief recap of our objectives for today's lesson. So in today's lesson, we are going to be looking at the reasons why do we listen. Why do we actually need to find ourselves practicing the skills of listening with understanding? You will normally notice that there is a difference between hearing something and actually listening to something. When you hear something, you can hear just maybe a flood of different sounds, or sometimes you don't even make sense of what you are hearing. But when you now listen, you are paying specific attention to certain things. So we are going to look into why do we listen. We are going to also look at the listening activities. We will explain strategies that one needs to follow in order for them to actually listen and understand what they are actually listening to. We are also going to look into the different ways the questions are structured. So, my dear learner, you may be asking yourself, why do you listen? Firstly, we listen for enjoyment. Listening is fun. You get to listen to things that will actually make you laugh, things that will trigger your thoughts, that will make you reason, things that will actually prompt you to actually give out a different view from what is being said in that listening script. And also we listen to understand information that is transmitted in a variety of forms. It is very important, my dear listener, my dear learner, that you actually are able to listen to a story and find out what that story was about. You are actually able to listen to a lecture. You are able to listen to an interview. You are able to listen to a dialogue. What are people saying? So it is very important that when you listen, you are exposing yourself to listening clips that will appear in a variety of forms. And also we also listen to understand and to react by identifying the main points, the purpose, and the specific information. What are you listening for? Because it doesn't mean that you should actually take everything that you listen to, but grab that specific information, grab the main idea that is being given to you as you are listening. So it is very important. And as we also listen, we also understand, we identify keywords, we identify instructions and directions. When you listen, it is very important to notice that you are going to get maybe, let's say, words that you didn't know how they sound, but through listening you are able to identify yourself with those words. And also you are able to identify the key words and find the synonyms of those words. You are also able to listen in looking for instruction. What is the instruction? What is the purpose of what you are listening at? And also we listen in order for us to interpret the purpose and the emotions of the speaker. It is very important to notice that speakers may speak on the same subject but looking at it from different angles. So it is very important that as you are listening, make sure that you master the angle of the speaker. What purpose or what is the intention of the speaker? What is the speaker trying to say? What is the speaker trying to ensure that people get from whatsoever it is that they are listening to? All right, so we have a different list of activities that we do when we prepare or when we listen. First of all, we find ourselves listening to a series of short spoken texts. This activity, it is whereby you are actually given or presented with different scenarios. So what normally happens is that you are asked a certain question and they are going to present that scenario for you. So you are given a text that or different text that are showing different scenarios. It can be a travel announcement, it can be a telephone conversation, it can be a brief dialogue, but it is an activity whereby it only requires you to give very short answers. Another type of activity that you get, it is when you are now completing gaps. What happens when you are completing gaps? It is when you are now given a full let's say a longer spoken text. It can be, let's say, an interview, a lecture, a text, and it is just that main text, that main idea that is being shared there. Let's make an instance. Maybe you are going to be listening to this text that speaks about abusing drugs. It means that you are going to be taking from that and filling in the gaps as the speaker is talking about why or the dangers of abusing drugs. We also listen to test our understanding. In this activity, you are also presented with a longer spoken text and you are required to answer in short sentence length answers. It is in this type of activities where you are also looked into, are you able to interpret? Are you able to draw out? Are you able to infer from what the speaker is saying? We are going to look into these questions in detail as we continue with the lesson. So it is very important also that we try to look into how am I supposed to listen. Like I said, we are going to look into different listening strategies. There are pre-listening strategies. I will dwell a lot on them because you find that as learners we miss that opportunity to practice these pre-listening strategies. So before you listen, read the question. Reading the question is very important because from the question you are able to pick out the context, that is the situation that is brought by in that question. This is the part of the question that will give you an idea or a clue about who is speaking. What are they speaking about? Why are they speaking about it? And where are they speaking about it? I am going to take an example from our book, which says, we are going to page 59 from our textbook, and it says now now listen to a talk by Dr. Lukele. The talk is about the different blood types and the food we should eat. So in this instance, you are being told who is the person that is going to be giving out the talk. It is a doctor. And apart from that, they are also going to give you what is that doctor going to be talking about. And in this instance, the doctor is talking about the blood types and the food that we should eat. So as a learner, it gives you the picture, or it makes you to anticipate that this is the type of a message that I am going to get them. And because it is not just anyone speaking about it, it is a doctor, maybe I'm going to find a different way, or a different jargon that maybe is going to be used by that doctor. It will also make you to align your thinking on the choice of words that will be predominant in that listening exercise. So it is very important, dear learner, that you maximize your opportunity of reading the question and understanding the context. And as you do that, you are also going to predict the content. What is content? Content is the information that will be in the listening. By predicting, I mean that you are just going to guess that if it is about blood types and the food that they are going and the food that we should eat, maybe it is a text that will talk about maybe blood type O, blood type B. You haven't listened to it yet, but you are just making a wild guess. You are just thinking that this is what will be in that type of a clip. This is what the doctor is going to be maybe speaking about in that clip. Why is it important for you to predict? It will allow you to understand that there are words that may sound the same, but you find that those words will not fit in that type of a text. So when you have made the prediction, when you have made the guess, you are also going to guess the type of words that you are going to find in that kind of a clip. Now during listening, when you are listening, you need to analyze the question. This is very important. When you analyze the question, you haven't listened to the clip yet, but when you analyze the question, it will also give you more clues of what the text is going to be about. It is going to also allow you as the learner to now think that maybe this text will be running along these lines. So as you listen, you analyze the question, you pick out the keywords, you find the synonyms of those keywords. What do those words mean? What other words that mean the same thing that maybe would not appear in the question, but they might appear in the clip that I am listening to. So in that way, your mind is geared up for listening. You are focused to listen, and you have understood that this is the kind of information that I might find in what I am actually listening to. Now, when you are now listening and you have now analyzed and you have now made the guess and you have also tried to see that this is the information that I am going to listen to, it means that now during the listening exercise, strive to ensure that you pick the appropriate information. When they are going to be giving out the clip, they are not going to say, oh, because we've asked this question, we are just going to directly answer the question through the listening text. No, but they will just present you with the talk. And as you are listening to the talk, you are picking out the required information. You are picking out the necessary information that has been demanded by the question. And also, as you listen, you are aware of distractors. What are distractors? Distractors, this is the information that may seem like the answer, but it is not the actual answer. I want to make an example. Let's say you are reading, there is a question that is actually looking for a color of a certain set of bowls that was bought by Mrs. Lamini. And as you are listening, you are going to hear the speaker giving you different colors. But there will be a cue now that will show you that this is what is actually needed. This is the specific color that is actually needed. Let us make a guess. A question says, what color was the set of bowls bought by Mrs. Lamini? What color was the set of bowls bought by Mrs. Lamini? And in the talk, maybe it is going to be a telephone conversation. and Miss Dlamini is maybe inquiring about her set of bowls. So there may be colors like, oh, we have blue, we have green, but you ordered the color red. So you have noticed there that they have brought out different colors. These are distractors. The different colors that you hear are distractors. So pick the appropriate answer by analyzing the question there. All right. And when you answer, it is also important that you use your pen, not your pencil. In most instances, what learners do, you find them answering using a pencil, thinking that they will have time to now write with the pen. The time for doing that is not normally there. So what needs to happen is that you must use your pen at all times. And after you have done your listening, you are now going to do a post-listening exercises where you check for the appropriate spelling, you check if you have used grammar accurately, you check if you have also punctuated appropriately. All right, so things to note when you listen. Please note that in our book, New Language for Life Book 2, they have given you some tips on what to do when you are listening. You are going to find these tips in page 59. So when you are listening, there is a very important quality that you should have. That quality is that of concentration. It is very important, my learner, that you actually concentrate during your listening exercise. That is, you shut out anything that will distract you. So when you are concentrating, you are actually being involved in the listening exercise. You are involved in the listening exercise. Therefore, your mind is geared up to listen. What am I saying? I said that you are shutting away, or you are closing away anything that will be, let's say, a thought that maybe you had when you came to class. Let's say maybe a friend of yours maybe spoke something that you didn't like, and you are still thinking about it. But when you are now listening, you shut away those thoughts and you focus fully in listening. Therefore, that is why I have stressed here that the learner should shut out any distractions. And because you have also analyzed the question, you are aware of what will happen. Let's make an example. You are going to listen to a radio interview. And this type of clip, it will be presented to you as if it is happening live, or it has been recorded live. So you are going to anticipate that there will be a music clip that will be played there. So because you are concentrating and your mind is there, you will not be alarmed when you hear a song. You will not start dancing because you have heard a song, but you will fully focus on what you are listening to. Read the question. Learners are always allocated reading time. There is never a time, my learner, where you are not given time to actually read the question and do those pre-listening exercises that I talked about. So in that time of actually reading the question, use it accurately. It does not mean that maybe they don't know what to do with the time, but it is giving you the time to actually look into the context, make your predictions, think about the context and what will be said in that listening exercise. So when you are listening or when you are still reading, do not start chatting with your friends or trying to look at maybe what is that teacher wearing today, or what is the teacher doing today. This will automatically make you to be confused, and you will not concentrate on what you are doing. So use the reading time. Take time reading the question. So use it wisely. Go thoroughly through the question. Analyze the question, mark the keywords, because as you do that, you are anticipating the information that you are going to find them. And when you have done this, reading the question, like I said, I will stress on it. It will make you to be aware of the type of information that will be presented there. And if you have predicted well, you will not find yourself making mistakes of words that would not have belonged in that context. I want to make an instance that says that it has taken, let's say, 350 decades for this to happen. And as the listener, let's say maybe you didn't hear well, but because you know that this is a type of a clip that is requiring a duration of time, you are going to write decades. You won't find yourself making mistakes of writing tickets or writing something that is not actually tied up with the context, because you have read and you have made the appropriate predictions. And also analyze the question. Like I said, underline the keywords, write down the synonyms. The synonyms are very important. Remember, Lena, a synonym, this is a word that actually has the same meaning as the word that has been used. Sometimes they may have asked you in the question using the synonym of that word, and maybe in that clip they are going to use the other synonym. So in that way you have geared your mind to actually pick the different angles that may be used by the author, by the speaker in presenting that message. And now when you are answering, you answer briefly and precisely. You include words of approximations. For instance, like they will say almost 30% of Eswatini are getting educated. So it is very important for you to understand that you have used those words of approximation. You also include the units. For instance, if they said he or she is 5 years old, write 5 years old. Don't write 5. Because that unit is important, because it allows you to be actually precise. And you mind your spelling and you're aware of homophones. What are homophones? Homophones are words that sound the same. I will make an example. The word feel and feel. Feel for feeling upset, something in a container, and feel for the way you feel. So these words are normally pronounced the same, but they are not spelled the same way. So be aware of those words. And what will make you to be aware of those words? It is depicting or making the predictions of the content. Because if you have done that, you will know that this word, it might sound like a word that I know, but this is not the appropriate word because it does not fit in this context. And make sure that you follow the appropriate grammar rules. Use a capital letter when necessary. If you are writing a pronoun, if you are writing a proper noun, you are going to begin that word with a capital letter. If you are going to be writing in a phrase, you are not going to start with a capital letter. So you ensure that you use your punctuations correctly. Know when to put a comma, know when to put a full stop. All right, now I will show you here the different examples of how the questions are structured. In this question, it is the question of whereby you are presented with a series of short passages, and it will be in this way. For question 1 and 2, you will hear a series of short passages. You will hear each passage twice. Where are the books from? This allows you to actually understand that it is going to be short passages that will require or that will be giving out different information. So you are gearing up your mind to understand that I might receive maybe a direction, I might receive an instruction, it might be a brief dialogue, but it will be short questions. And here you are going to listen to another talk where you are filling in the gaps. As you fill in the gaps, you are also given the kind of information, or maybe it will be a lecture, and you're going to fill in the information as the lecture continues. So it is very important, my dear learner, that you master these types of question, or you are aware of the way these questions will appear. So in today's lesson, I hope you were able to understand why is it important for you to listen. You were also able to understand the strategies that one needs to use when they are listening. That is the pre-listening strategies and what you do during your listening time. And you are also aware of the type of questions that are normally shown when you listen.
Thank you very much, Putumile. I hope the Form 3s were actually listening since it was listening comprehension, and they got some a few things from that lesson. Thank you very much. And we hope to see you again for another
Yes,
From 3.
yes.
English language lesson. All right, from 3s. At the beginning of the show, I did actually of the lesson, I did ask what for you guys to spell camaraderie. Let me remind you of what that word means. It means the mutual trust and friendship among people who spend a lot of time together. I did get a whole lot of responses actually. Tracy Mbanza, you got it right. It actually is CAMARADERI. Sorry, let me say that again. CAMARADERI. It's also on your screen so you can see it. Tracy Mbanza, you got it. Along with 78425634. Actually, a whole lot of you got the answer right. You were able to spell camaraderie. Stay tuned. Lerato will be back with the mathematics from 3 teacher, Jengsile Makakula. We'll be right back after this.
Hi viewers at home, my name is Professor Shabang. I am the presenter for your favorite health program, Better Health, Better Life. Thank you viewers at home for the calls and the messages, and thank you Eswatini TV for the great platform. Better Health, Better Life Season 4 is coming bigger and better. And now you have a chance to participate by sending a video of your view prior to the next program. On that note, we are appealing to all Eswatini, please stay at home, stop the spread so that we can save lives. Hi, my name is Professor Shabang. I am an actor and a TV presenter. Coronavirus is a deadly virus, an invincible enemy killing people all over the world. We are not exempted, but together we can walk through and overcome as a nation. All we need to do is to follow the health precautions. Stay at home, stop the spread, and save lives.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes. These droplets can land in the mouths or noses of people who are nearby. These droplets are too heavy to travel far in the air. They only travel approximately 1 meter and quickly settle on surfaces. This is the reason person-to-person spread is happening mainly between close contacts. The exact time that the virus can survive on surfaces is not yet known. So it is wise to clean surfaces regularly, particularly in the vicinity of people infected with COVID-19. Hands touch many surfaces, which can be contaminated with the virus. You should therefore avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, since contaminated hands can transfer the virus from the surface to yourself. When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. If a tissue is used, discard it immediately into a closed bin. The most effective way to prevent the spread of the new coronavirus is to clean your hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. This will eliminate the virus if it is on your hands. Stay healthy and prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Kumelula ukuthi ligciwane lecorona lisuke kulomunye lingene kulomunye uma sitawusonzelana. Singasita sinciphise kwanza kwalo ngekuthi sikhweshelane. Lokhu kusho ukuthi singachawulani, singathinzani njengokuhagana nje. Tikhweshise ngesigaba lesimitha kusuka kulabanye. Kumcoka kakhulu kuhlala uhlobile nekuthi hlobisa uma uke waphumela kubantu. Ngekubambisana sitakumisa kwanza kwaleli gciwane sibe ngulabaphilile. Eswatini sibambisene kulwa nekwanza kweligciwane le-corona.
In the Kingdom of Eswatini, we learn from home because of the COVID-19 pandemic, through social media platforms and television. The government provides us with subjects and teachers of grade 7, Form 3 and Form 5. Watch home study on channel 286 on DSTV or channel 02 on Ginger, or else watch live on Eswatini TV YouTube channel.
The basic protective measures against the new coronavirus. Wash your hands frequently and thoroughly with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand rub. Maintain social distancing. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Hands touch many surfaces and can pick viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and make you sick. Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose the used tissue immediately. If you have fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical help early. Stay home if you feel unwell. Follow the directions of your local health authority. Stay informed and follow advice given by your healthcare provider.
Welcome back, viewer at home. If you've just tuned in, you are watching Eswatini TV Home Study, and my name is Lirato Mabilisa. With me in studio is our mathematics teacher, Jengsile Makakula. Also joining me in studio are our sign language interpreters, Tobile Fagute and Linda Mamba. A very good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Lirato.
How are you today?
I'm good, and how are you?
I'm all right.
Thank you.
As we had said earlier, that today things are going to be spiced up a bit. I have a question for you, but as Nogwazi says, it should not distract you from the lesson. The question is, which word is the oldest in the English language? Which word is the oldest in the English language? So, if you're at home, I hope that you're going to answer that, and I hope you're going to get it correct. Without wasting time, ma'am, please take the learner through.
Thank you. Dear Elena, today's lesson is on construction loci. So today's lesson, we will be looking at intersecting loci. And we will be looking at intersecting loci, as we were dealing with loci in our previous lesson. And then let us just look at it. Why loci? Where do we need this loci? We use loci when we are marking sports tracks. Say, for instance, a soccer field or for athletics. When you look at a soccer field, there is a center, and in that center, there is also the center line. They use the loci because we have the circle and we have the line. And also when they are making town plans or house plans, they do use the construction loci. What is it that you are expected to know for today's lesson? You are expected to know how to construct basic shapes. For instance, triangles, polygons, any other polygons, more especially quadrilaterals. And also, you are expected to know how to bisect angles and lines. You are expected to know how to draw parallel lines, perpendicular lines, and of course construction of triangles. Let us just recap on what this loci is. We are going to be looking at the loci of points that are equidistant from the following. But maybe before we get to this, let us look at the equidistant. It simply means that, say for instance, I have a point A. I'm looking at points that are of the same distance from the point A from all directions. We will just be looking at that when we are dealing with a fixed point. Equidistant means that when I move from the loci to that particular point or specified region, it must be of the same distance, because we are saying equidistant. So we have the loci that is equidistant from one fixed point. And then we have two fixed points, which can be joined, of course, to give us a straight line if there is a need. And then we have one fixed straight line. Please do not confuse the two. We have two fixed points, which can be A and B. We also have just a straight line. When we're saying equidistant from the straight line, now we're talking of the distance from the line, not from the points that join to form the line. Then we're looking at two fixed parallel lines and also two lines forming the arms of an angle. Let us look at the first one, which is the locus of points 5 centimeters from A. Remember, we said the first one is a fixed point, and our fixed point in this example is the point A. Here is the point A, and we are saying these points should be, or this point should be 5 centimeters from the point A. When you are at the point A, you move from all directions. You will find that when you're trying to move 5 centimeters from A, you will end up with a circumference of a circle with the center A and a radius of 5 centimeters. Simply because when the center is A, it means that our circle has the center A. If the radius now is 5 centimeters, all the points on the circumference of the circle are 5 centimeters from our point A. Then we have the locus of points which are equidistant from two fixed points. In our example, we have our points which are X and Y, and we have joined the 2 points X, Y to form a line. This loci is a perpendicular bisector of these points, which is a perpendicular bisector of the line X, Y. Remember, a perpendicular bisector cuts the line XY into 2 equal parts, and it is perpendicular. Why the perpendicular bisector? It is simple. It is because when you move from any point on the line to both our points X and Y, you will find that the distance moved from X to the bisector or from Y to the bisector is the same. Hence, we are saying it's equidistant. Hence, that perpendicular bisector of the line joining X and Y is our loci. Then we're looking at the loci of points which are a given distance, which is in this example 3 centimeters from a fixed line PQ. Now we're looking at the line PQ as a fixed line. We're looking for points which are 3 centimeters from this line. And these points, they lie on 2 lines which are parallel to PQ, and they are both 3 centimeters from PQ. But then, when you look at this, you can see that on the ends, we have 2 arcs which are semicircles, where now we're looking at the points P and Q. Since there are points that are 3 centimeters from P and also 3 centimeters from Q, but which cannot be shown with straight lines, simply because if you were to show using straight lines, you would see that you cannot get the 3 centimeters. Hence, you have your sharp point of the compass on Q and you make a semicircle, and also on P you make a semicircle. So at the ends you will have two semicircles to show that now you are moving from a fixed point P and a fixed point Q, using your 3 centimeters as the radius of that semicircle. So it will look like this. It will be 2 parallel lines on both sides of our line, and also the 2 semicircles on the edges. So now you can add here, it is the 2 parallel lines on either sides of the line, which are 3 centimeters from that line, and also the 2 semicircles on either sides. That is, the first one has radius 3 centimeters center P, and the other one has radius 3 centimeters center Q. Then we have the locus of points which are equidistant from 2 parallel lines. In our example, we have 2 lines which are AB and CD. AB and CD. So now we're looking at the locus of points which are equidistant, which is to say the distance from the locus to the line AB must be equal to the distance from the locus to our point CD. So what you do is you can just join the lines AB and CD using a straight line that is perpendicular to both lines. And by so doing, you will note that with this line that is perpendicular to both lines, you will get the distance, the total distance between the lines AB and AD. And then you will bisect that line that you have drawn. The perpendicular bisector thereof will cut halfway through, which will then give us the loci that we are looking, the locus that we are looking for. So the locus of all points that are equidistant from 2 fixed lines AB and CD is a straight line which is midway between the 2 parallel lines. And then we have the fifth one, which is the locus of points equidistant from lines LM and MN. Note now, when you look at LM and MN on the diagram, you can see that these are 2 arcs, or 2 sides that form an angle. Those are the 2 arms of the angle LMN. So now we are looking at the angle LMN, but we're saying the lines or the points that are equidistant from LM and MN. You simply bisect the angle LMN. The angle bisector, remember, you put the sharp point of your compass at the vertex, and then you make an arc on each arm of the angle. Remember, you usually, or you have to open your compass such that it is more than halfway through the length of the line, say ML and also MN, but we usually consider the shortest line. In this case, they look more or less the same. So now you make the 2 arcs, and then you take your compass, the sharp point on each arc, and then you mark these new arcs from there, which you then join to the vertex of the angle. That means you just bisect the angle. Remember, today's lesson we said we are going to be looking at intersecting loci. Now, we have been looking at the loci, just a reminder of what the loci is. Now let us look at how these loci intersect. Let us consider our diagram, which is ABCD, and ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium. Here is ABCD, which is a trapezium. Now the question is, on the diagram, throw the locus of points which are, part 1, equidistant from B and C. The second question is equidistant from AB and AD. And the third question, 3 centimeters from BC inside the trapezium. And the fourth one we will be finding M. But let us take one at a time. Say we start with Roman figure 1. We are looking at the locus of points equidistant from B and C. So we are dealing with 2 points, the point B and the point C. Remember, we said since we can join the points B and C, we form a straight line, then we find the perpendicular bisector of that straight line, which is our locus. So the locus now is the perpendicular bisector of the line BC, which is our locus, the locus of points equidistant from B and C. Now, the second question was for us to find the locus of points which are equidistant from AB and AD. AB and AD are 2 lines that form an angle, and they meet at the angle A. So it's angle BAD. Hence, we are going to bisect the angle. Bisecting the angle here. This is the angle BAD. We bisect it, and we get this line, which is the angle bisector, as our loci. Now, when you look at the 2, we have the first one, which is the locus of points that are equidistant from B and C, and also the locus of points that are equidistant from AB and AD. We can see now that these 2 loci, they intersect here. But maybe before we can get to the point of intersection, let us look at something very interesting. Looking at this, we can also identify regions. Say now you were asked to find the locus of points which are nearer to B than C. Nearer to B than to C, which means they are on the left-hand side of the perpendicular bisector because they are nearer to B than to C. And these are also nearer to AD than AB. AD than AB. The green shading shows those points that are nearer to AD than AB. And the red shading shows the points that are nearer to B than C. The double shaded points, which are here now, where I will show with the yellow, are the points that are nearer to B than C, and they are also nearer to the line AD than the line AB, which is to say that our region is here, which is the points that are nearer to B than to C, and they are also nearer to AD than to AB. Okay, the third question was for us to find the locus of points that are 3 centimeters from BC, which are inside the trapezium. Why the inside the trapezium? Remember, when you are asked to find the locus of points 3 centimeters from a line, because BC is a line, we said it can be 2 lines that are on either sides of this line, which are 3 centimeters from it. But now the question is specific. We want only those that are inside our trapezium, which is to say we will not consider the line that is outside the trapezium as per the nature of our question. Hence now we want these points that are 3 centimeters from BC, and that is a straight line which is shown by the color purple here, and here is the straight line. It is 3 centimeters from our line BC, and note that this line also is parallel to the line BC, because the distance should be equal at any given point on both lines, as long as you are joining this with the shortest possible distance. And then now we can note that the locus is a line that is 3 centimeters from the line BC. Now the fourth question was for us to find a point M, where M is a point that is equidistant from B, or from A, B and AD. That means on the loci of BA and AD, and also 3 centimeters from BC. It must be 3 centimeters from BC, but it must be equidistant from AB and AD. Hence, it is the point where the two loci meet. This loci, this one is equidistant from AB and AD, and also the loci that is 3 centimeters from BC. So our point M here is the point where the two loci meet. Hence, we have our point M located where the two loci meet. Now, let us look at